Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Echo. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that made this game and are making other games, you can go to their Patreon, where it's $3 a month. So, on the last Let's Play, me and Jenna were able to quickly / lazily get ourselves together while Flynn came in the house but was too busy with lunch stuff. At which point we came over here, met Heather, I think? Basically somebody from Jenna's past in a way who was just a jerk of a... not really friend, like somebody that was a jerk but then kind of leaned on Jenna and Jenna accepted it but then was too busy with her stuff. So then Heather got just real vengeful on Jenna. So yeah, we asked her what's going on, if they've seen Carl, and she kind of ran off. Yeah, because she's mentally not all good. But anyways, Jeremy and someone else are coming over. I did read a bit of this ahead of time, but then, like, I got a phone call and then tried to pause it, but it was actually still recording, so... it was only 5 minutes in. So I just reset my face. Oops, sorry. And begin. So, what? Did you come back with your posse to intimidate us or whatever? Jeremy's dull eyes are focused on me. I'm starting to feel increasingly intrusive, standing next to the bonfire with their beer. This is definitely the sort of shit that would get me smacked down as a kid. Is he here? The smaller bat whispers to Jeremy, seeming to be walking directly behind him, as if trying to stay out of sight. No, man. Micah lets out a relieved sigh, and after a moment of the familiar white fuzzy bat form of Micah emerges from behind the rotund fennec. I love the word rotund. He's clutching something, though, a long piece of rebar. At first I think he's holding it as a sort of self-defense weapon, but then I notice the hot, white ash coated at the end. I guess it's a makeshift poker for the bonfire. Hello, Jeremy. Hey, sis. Man, I'd ask you how you've been, but I'm assuming good, right? Generally speaking, yes. Where's Heather? Oh, she said she had to go do something real quick. I think she'll be back? Well, like I said, I'm well enough. However, are you still looking for Carl? No, wait, we are still looking for Carl, as Chase here made you aware yesterday. Jeremy looks over at me with a tepid expression, the faint outlines of grimace forming on the edge of his muzzle. Really? Really. Flynn steps up, the gala tall enough that his shadow falls directly upon the smaller fennec. I looked up what a gala is, before. I'm not sure if they have venom, but, like, there was one picture that was so small, it's like maybe, what, 1/3 the size bigger of a person's hand, so not like a monitor lizard or Komodo. Whoa, Rockabilly. I didn't see you much out here. No, I don't see you. Fucking wonder why. Micah glares at him from across the bonfire, this shifty-looking bat, increasingly agitated by her presence. We told Shizo all we knew yesterday. Am I Shizo? Evidently not. And yeah, don't call him that. Jeremy lets out an amused tone, though it's clear he's also getting a bit tense, especially with Flynn's looming form. Heather was saying, y'all were talking about Carl after the drop all secretive light. After the drop all secretive light. Like, give him drugs? Shortly after, he fucking disappears. The old turd did. Want to explain on that? Elaborate on that. Jeremy lets out an exacerbated puff of air, turning to peer past Jenna at me. Wow, dude. You really did fucking go crying to your friends for help. I feel a knot starting to form in my stomach, and I resist the urge to clench my fists. I'm just trying to find Carl. He's your friend too, right? Fucking no. Rich tits don't got any love around here these parts. Didn't even think the guy had any friends anymore after you two left. He points to Jen and I. Flynn scowls, but says nothing. Yo, does Mommy Mare know you're here? Mike is looking up at Flynn now. Cuz, I won't be a harassed bitch. I'm not sure if he's mean anyone knowing or not. I don't know. Flynn actually laughs. Exacerbated beyond measure. Kid, you shut your mouth before I call your parents. I'm nearly 21 now. You can't do shit. Wow. He's that old? Yeah, I can call the sheriff on you for trespassing and unpermitted burning during fire season, and they'll charge you as an adult. Then why is your faggot ass here instead of them, bitch? Jenna rubs her temples with both paws. Okay, let's put a stop to that. We apologize for intruding on your party, but we wouldn't be here if it wasn't serious. This ain't serious to me. Seems like a big joke seeing you clowns back together. Micah, enough. Her tone is so stern and maternal that it visibly catches the bat off guard. He seems surprised that she even remembers his name. Look, let's just have a seat, alright? Alright, sis. Whatever you say. Micah blinks at Jeremy's response, then grumbles quietly. Yeah, whatever. The bat looks over his shoulder before moving to one of the camping chairs and taking a seat. Jeremy does as well. Both seem to make a conscious effort not to sit in the princess ones. Flynn takes another swig of his beer and joins them. I hesitate a bit, but Jenna beckons me forward. As I sit, the singeing burn from the fire mixes with the glaring heat from the sun above, and it feels kind of like slowly being cooked. It's incredibly uncomfortable, but I seem to be the only person bothered. Well, by the heat, that is. We got empanadas in the mini oven. Okay, this is a great time. Is that an offer? It's a threat. What? Dumbass. Boys. Micah shifts in his seat. He keeps looking to Jeremy, as if wondering why he's even humoring this. He miserably pokes at the bonfire with his rebar, sparks flying forth and dissipating into the desert dust. Jeremy, meanwhile, scoots in his chair over to his peers, inside the little toaster oven-looking thing, and peers inside the toaster oven. It's hooked up to what looks like a 50-foot extension cord that goes to a shattered window of a nearby trailer. Yeah, they probably need a bit more time cooking anyway. Now, about Carl. Yeah, I didn't want to tell you, you know? He gesticulates towards me. He's been, really depressed as of late. I mean, anyone would get that impression if they talked to him a little. I think, once you're so rich, you have everything you want, you don't need to work, it fucks with you. Life alone ain't good enough, man. Now, if you know what's good for you, this stays between us. Cool? He looks from Jenna to Flynn, and then finally to me. Mike is staring hard at Jeremy. The Ren'Py bat slips, thinned over his little fangs. Cute. Sure? Yeah, whatever. I suppose it depends. Flynn sighs loudly, places his face in his hands. Sorry, I might need to go back because I'm getting a little exacerbated with this keyboard because it's I'm not sure if it's keyboard or if it's the game. Okay, now it seems to do it. I don't know. We didn't do nothing to Carl direct like. He just kept telling me he wanted to feel something, you know? Didn't care what it was. Didn't care what it'd do to him. I kept telling him, like, nah man, you're too soft for this, but he wasn't having it. So I gave him, like, a sample bag. I thought you told me you didn't give him anything else. I said I didn't give him anything laced. There's a difference, yo. Plus, I figured you would have found his tweaking fat ass by now. A sample bag of what? Clint practically growls. Speed. You gave Carl meth? Carl asked for fucking meth? That's horseshit. I don't know what to tell you, man. You must not know him as well as you think. Carl and meth? It doesn't make any sense. Carl's got really into the enlightened drug use thing in high school, but he was never on board with stuff that hard. Flynn is fumbling in his seat, and even Jen looks perplexed. Jeremy, where are you getting meth? Yo, that's enough questions. Yeah, like, out of respect to your situation stuff, I thought you should know. But he ain't got anything more than that. God damn it. Flynn's face is pulled into a silent snarl, eyes clenched shut. Jen is just fretting to herself, her phone in her lap. No one says anything for a while. I have a million questions, but I don't think they'd answer any of them. For some reason, the first thing out of my mouth is, what's an OHA party? Okay. I mean, if you're really tired and stuff like I am, then maybe. If you ask dumb questions, but okay. Jeremy and Micah both look at me with quizzical expressions. Something that Keith came up with. And who's Keith? Yeah, that means like happy and mesetan or something. Well, not exactly happy. Something more profound than that, I'm sure. Everything had a fucking deeper meaning with him, didn't it? Jeremy lets out a mirthless snirk, the Fennec grabbing a few paper towels before taking the empanadas out and setting them on a small tray. Yeah, but who's Keith? How the shit do you not remember Keith? Micah looks downright offended. He sounds familiar, I just can't put a face to the name. Well, you're in luck, Muskman. I'm not sure what that means until I see him move to pick up something sitting on one of the half-folded camping chairs. It's a picture frame with a bunch of different pieces of handwriting on the back. To my surprise, he walks over and hands it to me. Don't know who that is. Is that part of her family? In the frame, there's a pretty unelaborate picture of a stoned-looking fox guy. He doesn't look that stoned. Really stoned at all. He's in a ratty lifeguard bucket hat, and wearing an oversized hoodie with a stylized-looking eye on it. Stylized. I feel like I've seen him before, but only in passing. You bring this with you everywhere? Just to the bonfires. It's kind of like a super tradition we picked up after what happened. I know, it's like super culty creepy and shit, but Keith would have thought it was neat. It was all about that whole moral support, big brother vibe. What happened to him? The question is blunt, and this seems like one hell of a sensitive topic for these guys, but now I'm genuinely curious. He went missing. One day, he was here, slinging dope and playing foosball with us at the moldy shack we ran a bar out of. And the next, gone. Nobody knew where he went? Nope. Next thing we knew, Micah poofed as well. Who's Micah? Like, I'm kind of thinking this is all, like, this could all be, like, random things. This could all be, Echo, shadow people, or it could be the bear guy. The bat looks guilty, squirming in a seat. We didn't expect you to show back up either, though. Same goes for you, I guess. He looks over to Jenna. He responds with a polite smile and nothing more. What's going on here? As I hear Clint's voice, I see Micah quickly sit upright, visibly startled. There they are. Look, I told you. I didn't tell him anything. Heather is tugging at the weasel's tank top, but Clint quickly smacks her hand away. Okay, can we see Clint? Clint. Oh, that guy. Right, that guy. Looks like death. Emaciated, disheveled, teeth rotting out of his head, his fur falling out, and pink lesions dotting his flesh. Jeremy and Micah look pretty rough, but nowhere near as bad as him. I quickly hand the Phoenix picture back. We were just leaving. Jenna pulls her purse tight to her side and stands up. Thank you for your hospitality, and it was good seeing you again, Jeremy. I should fucking kill you three right here, you little cunts. Get the fuck out now. Go, go, go. I'm getting my fucking gun. I'm getting it. Clint stomps off towards the nearby trailer, swearing up a storm. Oh shit. Micah quickly refocuses his attention on the rest of us. Yeah, get the hell out of here. I half expect Flynn to start shouting back, but instead I look over, he's already up. The gala is making a clicking noise and gesturing with his head towards the truck. No, Clint, it's okay. No, I swear. I quickly get out of my seat and fast walk to catch up with him, and Jenna does the same. What the hell? It's all Jenna can say, as she shakes her head in disbelief. We hop in Flynn's ride and take off without looking back. I don't remember him having a gun, but I don't know. Truly. The hell? Jen repeats to herself. She's sitting in the back seat, still peering out the rear window, with a boggled expression plastered on her face. I hear ya. What a fucking mess. At least we know they were hiding stuff about Carl. They were hiding stuff about Carl? I try to shine at least some optimism on the situation, however faint that is. We came out here to get information, and we did learn there was information to be had, so not a complete wash. I don't believe for a titty fucking second, that Carl was dabbling in crack. Not saying they're responsible, but they do know something. Honestly, I don't believe they have the wherewithal to plan and successfully carry out something so malicious as a kidnapping. Flynn takes a long sigh, keeping the truck steady through the dirt road with one hand while the other rubs the scaled face. It doesn't help us figure out what the fuck to do next. Where are the goddamn cops? I'm the fucking city clerk. Why am I stuck doing this shit? There's a silence in the cabin, Jenna turning back around to peer in Flynn's rearview mirror at him. Because you're his friend, and you care about him. Flynn sees at these words. That's not helping, Jenna. I pull out my phone, holding the thumb over the display button. Only 50% battery life. I have to remember to charge it later. Should I text Leo? Text him what? That you want him to raw you again? Flynn lets out a little huff, and Jenna gives the lizard a stern look. What? I mean, about what they told us. There ain't no reason to. It's all pussy willow lies. Never heard that before. After a while, he sighs, sounding defeated. Flynn reaches into his pocket, holding up his slightly antiquated-looking phone. I'll just post in the group chat. a quick summary. Okay. And I'll make sure to let him know how sketch they were being. I nod, despite the fact that no one is currently looking at me. I step outside into the cool air, then my feet rest on the hard asphalt of the parking lot. I stand there, enjoying the openness of my surroundings. You can only be cooped up with two people in one room for so long before it becomes increasingly apparent that you're all just breathing each other's air, and not in the hot, musky way, but just, breathing each other's air. TJ had tried to keep Leo company today, while they went out looking for Carl, but TJ was saying Leo was really distant. They end up getting into a little recreational camping spot right before the lake, and Leo just said he had to go. Left TJ there without a ride. Well, so let me just check this thing. One sec. Okay, cool. I was just checking to make sure everything's alright with family. It will. It will? Anyways, reset face. And continue. He said he didn't mind because he enjoys the walk, but Leo's behavior had him worried. Jenna steps out beside me, fidgeting some with her hair. Maybe she should just get a new keyboard, or a wired keyboard. It wouldn't be too bad, really. Tough day, huh? And it's just completely unresponsive. Okay, let's do mouse. That seems to be better. She responds quietly. So, if you're gonna search tomorrow, have you... I did actually. Wait, I'd rather not... Breathe. Sorry. I'd actually rather not talk about Carl and the search effort right now, if that's alright with you. Jenna pauses, crossing her arms over her chest. I know that sounds bad, but we truly are doing everything we can for him. Absolutely above and beyond. We've got a few more places on the outside of town that Flynn and I are going to look at, as well as some more phone numbers to call. Flynn's going to text us. Okay, yeah, I wanted to do more of this today, but I guess I'm kind of at my limit. Flynn's going to text us with all the details in the morning, so that's settled. I let out a little exhale of relief. I honestly have no idea where else to look, so props to them if they're able to scrounge up a place or two. Well, what do you want to talk about then? Jenna leans up against the nearby post, an luminescent light giving her fur a slight halo effect. She's looking at me now, eyes tired, at the very faintest of smiles crossing her muzzle. To be quite honest, not much talking is needed. Her smile grows less faint, her tired demeanor shifting to something more akin to cozy warmth. It's infectious, and soon I'm smiling just the same. Your company's fine enough. Really? She nods. Well, same for you. That's good then. It's very good. Great. She lulls her eyes, standing there with that look like she's waiting for something. It takes me a second to realize what for. Oh, so, I'm just gonna step over here. I take one comically large sidestep over toward where Jen's standing, my tail swishing behind me in a low arc before slapping down on the pavement. Jenna lets out a little amused noise as she peers up at me, her own tail flickering in content sway. Oh? She cants her head, putting on a feint of innocent curiosity as I approach. Whatever for? Well, maybe do something like this. I place my paws on either side of her face. Her fur is so much softer than mine, with no oily sensation to it at all. I run my thumb across her cheek, then lean down to plant my muzzle against hers. Our lips meet. Her touch is gentle, a comfortable yet intimate pressure. Soon, she opens her mouth, and I find myself doing the same. With Leo, it was always like some kind of tongue battle or dominance, which, of course, can be fun, But right now, this is nice. I can feel goosebumps on the back of my neck as her breath meets mine. It kind of smells like oatmeal. She has been getting into my dinosaur egg oatmeal packets I bought. Wait, had she been getting into my dinosaur egg oatmeal packets? I hope not. I only have a few of those. Jenna pulls back after a few seconds, her face radiant and glowing. She looks content despite everything that's going on. She hums to herself in thought. I take her smaller palm mine, interlacing our fingers. Something on your mind? Just never kissed a guy in a motel parking lot. Lots of other places though, but not a motel parking lot. She looks up towards the sky. At night. Oh. That response is not exactly what I had been expecting. Just everywhere else then? I tease, quickly putting on a big, goofy smile to emphasize how much I'm joking, and hoping to God she doesn't get offended. Right. I'm just making sure I remember to add it to my list. She says this with complete deadpan face, before pushing away from the post and turn to head back inside. Wait, I'm just messing with you. Oh, I know. She walks past me, swinging her arm and smacking me squarely in the ass. The shock of it renders me completely off balance. It has been quite a long time since someone has done that to me, and I feel my face flush with heat as Jenna walks away. I can see her, proud of herself, smile stuck to her muzzle, even with her back turned. And God, what a backside. I was so nervous when we did it before. I guess I didn't really have time to appreciate things. I wish I could sleep in your bed tonight. I speak without thinking, and Jenna stops, her paw on the door handle. The audible thunks of TJ fussing about inside punctuate the silence. What's stopping you? A genuine question, but she doesn't stick around for the answer. And then I'm alone. With a little sigh, I rest my side against the same post Jenna was, close my eyes again, and just let the surroundings sink in. Again, it's unusually humid out, especially for spring, where we usually get less than an inch of rain in a month. Monsoon season isn't set to start for another 90 days or so. I held out my paws to the sky and let my tongue loll out, tasting the ozone in the air. Can you taste ozone? It's the closest thing I can get to being in water right now. Not counting the shower, of course. I mean, actually being surrounded in something vast and wet. Like like a moist blanket that you can't let carry you away. You can let carry you away. Speaking of moist blankets, TJ has been in the bathroom for like an hour, and I really gotta piss. I step away from the light pitch buzz of the fluorescent outdoor lighting, heading out around the bend of the motel and into the wash nearby. Well, I'm not sure if this is gonna be more stuff, but since the last Let's Play was a bit long, it's time to call it. Boop. So, and if this Let's Play, comment, guys. I like comments, tips you like, dislike, tips, exercise. If you like my YouTube and like to see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos that grow. Please remember to spare your apples, help control the pet population. Sorry, got a yawn. Let's see, what was the last one of these I posted? It was when we were going to the soccer pitch and Clint was real high. And since you have a little bit more time, like I know, I praise Silo a lot, but I just really like the fact that in that game, I can right-click and there's a character sheet that I can look at, so I can be like, oh, that's this person we met. So I don't have to be like, fuck, Clint? Who's Clint? Who's that guy that's old and also does drugs and is accused of the main character of being a ghost or something like that? Right, Duke, it's just like, I haven't seen any other game do it besides this, though I haven't played all the visual novel games, but still. Anyways, right, if you want to play this game, free on itch.io. But you could get, yeah, free on itch.io, but if you want to support people that made this game and are making others, Patreon, $3 a month. Unless Patreon goes down. And to the next one, let's say, me, GamerWolfSix of Echo. I'm just really kind of like, okay, is he going to walk here and then there's a scene? Or is he going to walk over here and then he's like, I'm going to walk over here and then it's tomorrow? Who knows? Only me later. And you. So thanks and see you.